If you're just joining us, I'm Tim Barkley with Charleston Home and Design magazine, and we're here at the Charleston Home and Design Show, the 2014 Charleston Home and Design Show, going on right now at the Citadel's Johnson Haygood Stadium, located at 68 Haygood Avenue in downtown Charleston. And today, the show will be open until 6 o'clock, and then Sunday from 11 to 5. And so we want everyone to come down to the Charleston Home and Design Show. We've got a lot going on. We've got free design consultations being offered to homeowners by professional interior designers and members of the American Society of Interior Design. So you can get a free design consultation at the Charleston Home and Design Show. We're giving away 8 different $2,000 home improvement prize packages this weekend at the Charleston Home and Design Show. So if you want to win a $2,000 home improvement prize package, come to the Charleston Home and Design Show going on right now, and we'll give you a registration form, and you fill that out, and 8 different lucky locals will be winning one of these $2,000 home improvement prize packages. And then another of the special features of the Charleston Home and Design Show is the HGTV-inspired White Room Challenge that you can take a peek at. And now we're talking with Kathy Evans, a professional interior designer with Ethan Allen, an allied member of the American Society of Interior Designers. How you doing, Kathy?
I'm well, thank you. How are you, Tim?
Good, just fine. Thanks so much to you and the Ethan Allen team, for all the other Ethan Allen designers for being here at the Charleston Home and Design Show and being part of the White Room Challenge here at the show.
Well, thank you for having us. We have had a wonderful time, and these rooms have turned out just amazing.
Well, they have. I have to agree with you. And for those who are not completely aware of what the White Room Challenge is all about, we kind of borrowed the idea. We found some inspiration from this from the HGTV Design Star series. And one of the things when they're looking for a new design star is they put them through a series of tests. And one of these tests is something called the White Room Challenge, where each of these design stars starts with a 100 square foot room, a 10 by 10 room. It's completely bare. It's painted white, and that design star contestant has 12 hours to completely transform that 10 by 10 room. And so we kind of adopted that idea, and last week we started with 4 bare white 100 square foot rooms that were built on site here at the Citadel's Johnson Haygood Stadium by Strock Design and Remodel. We had building materials delivered from 84 Lumber, and then Strock Design and Remodel framed up those rooms. First Class Painting and Restoration put up the sheetrock and then painted those rooms using Sherwin-Williams paints. And then flooring was put down by Carpetbaggers Floor Covering, and some track lighting from Charleston Lighting and Interiors. And then all of the 6 different designers at Ethan Allen were let loose, and you folks chose the different paint colors for each room, correct?
We did. We were told to be creative and to take our 10 by 10 white box and make it something that people would like to see, and we did just that. There's color, there's different styles, but every place is a room that's relaxing, and hopefully we have something that will appeal to everyone.
Yeah, and just to kind of paint a picture for our listeners, these each of these 4 rooms has 3 walls, and so if you're standing in front of one of the rooms, each room has a left-hand wall, a right-hand wall, and a back wall. So and then each room is 10 feet by 10 feet, so 100 square feet. So there's the one wall that's missing is the wall that you get to, the visitors to the Charleston Home and Design Show get to look at each of those rooms, right?
That's right.
And so we all 4 of these rooms that are only 100 square feet, and one of the challenges that that people are dealing with these days is they don't have enough space in their house. How do they do more with less? And we're certainly putting the Ethan Allen team to the test by saying, how can you create 4 different rooms in the White Room Challenge, in just with each room being only 100 square feet? How did you overcome that?
It's always a challenge, and you're right. People do want more space. I think one of the things we think about is everything should have a function, and when everything has a function, you just don't need as many things in a room, say, as our parents have. But we get our seating in there, we get coffee tables in there, we get good sources of lighting in there, and benches and storage, and carefully drawn floor plans don't hurt either. You know exactly how much space you have that way.
Right, and when it comes to a smaller space like that, you don't want to put in too many items.
Exactly. I think people's normal tendency is to think if you have a small space, you put lots of small items in it, and that's not always the case. We may go with less items and just vary the scale so that it's really correct.
Right, and everybody out there has had an experience where they've walked into a room that maybe was over furnished, or the furnishings were too big for the space, and
Right.
it's not something that instantly comes to mind, but you get this feeling, you get this sort of uncomfortable feeling, like there's just not enough space in here.
Right, and you know it's wrong when you step in, and even people that aren't design savvy know the feeling when they step in and it's just not right. And that's another great thing about Ethan Allen. We always offer to come out and do home calls for you so that we can determine, you know, what needs you have and what you have that might be working and what you have that might not be working, and then we add our product in to make it feel like you want.
Right, and you know, without a doubt, the designers, and there are 6 different design consultants and interior designers at Ethan Allen.
There are 5, and then myself. No, excuse me, that's correct. There are 6. Susan Medallia, who just moved from New Jersey. She is with Ethan Allen in New Jersey, worked in New York. She's with us. There's Megan Bryan, who's just added to the staff and is fun and bubbly. And then we have our seasoned staff of Jane Neal, Bill Goudlock, and Lydia Getches.
Gotcha. And so if you visit the Ethan Allen location in Mount Pleasant, and you're interested in making some changes in your home, you folks will actually go out and do a house call and help the homeowner?
We do. It's the safest way to make sure that you're not going to make a costly mistake. We ask that you have interest in our product, of course, because we don't deal with anyone else's product. But we do come out. It's free of charge. Ethan Allen takes care of design fees so that you're not paying for those. And it just gives us an opportunity to step into the client's home, get to know their likes and dislikes a little bit better. And then we make working appointments and make suggestions and just go through the design process with them so that they can get what's comfortable for them. No mistakes.
That's great, because not every home furnishing store offers free design consultations at your house even, and usually they say, well, if you buy from us, we'll,
Right.
you know, but that's awesome that you folks and you have the customer in mind, because you don't want the customer to make a mistake by purchasing the wrong furniture.
Exactly. And we know what we need to do before we get there. Lots of times we've spent time with the client and they've told us their needs, and we know what pieces they're interested in from us, and we just find ways to work them in and make suggestions if something's not right. There have been plenty of times we've had people go out to the home and something's too large. And we say, you know, let's regroup on that. It's not going to be right for your space.
Right.
It's very safe.
Well, one of the interesting things about the White Room Challenge that you'll notice is each of these rooms is associated with a different local nonprofit, and so when you arrive at the Charleston Home and Design Show, we're going to give you a ballot to vote for your favorite room, and so we're going to be giving a donation to each of these 4 different nonprofits that are associated with each of the 4 rooms as part of the the White Room Challenge. But then we're going to ask you to vote for your favorite room, and the room that is the top vote getter, whichever charity is associated with that winning room, will receive a bonus donation. And we've got a really awesome silent auction that's going on right now of all home-related products. And so if you're looking for some good bargains on home-related products, you'll definitely want to visit the silent auction. And 100% of the funds raised through the silent auction will be donated to the 4 different local nonprofits that we have as part of the White Room Challenge. And I just want to once again just run through the list of companies that have made the White Room Challenge possible. First of all, the rooms, all 4 of these rooms were constructed and framed by Strock Design and Remodel. And you can see Strock Design and Remodel here. They're one of the vendors at the Charleston Home and Design Show. 84 Lumber provided all of the building materials, the lumber and the drywall for the White Room Challenge. First Class Painting and Restoration. They're here at the show as well, along with 84 Lumber, and First Class Painting and Restoration put up the drywall and also painted each of these rooms. Sherwin-Williams provided all the paint for the 4 rooms in the White Room Challenge. Carpetbaggers Floor Coverings, one of the other sponsors of the Charleston Home and Design Show, they provided the flooring for each of the 4 rooms. Charleston Lighting and Interiors provided the track lighting. And then once again, we couldn't have the White Room Challenge without Ethan Allen. You folks, your 6 designers really stepped up, and this is the 2nd year that Ethan Allen's been involved with the White Room Challenge at the Charleston Home and Design Show.
It is. We look forward to it, and we have a great time, and everything looks great, and it's really fun being here today.
Well, special thanks to Kathy Evans, professional interior designer with Ethan Allen and allied member of the American Society of Interior Designers. Susan Medallia, also a design consultant. The 2 of you teamed up for one of the rooms on display as part of the White Room Challenge.
We did.
And then we've got Jane Neal, a design consultant, along with Megan Bryan with Ethan Allen, design consultants with Ethan Allen, and those 2 also teamed up for one of the rooms. Lydia Geishas is an interior designer with Ethan Allen, and she went solo. She's got one of the rooms just that she created by herself. And then also Bill Goudlock, another interior designer with Ethan Allen, and he went solo as well.
He did.
To create one of the rooms as part of the White Room Challenge.
Yes.
Well, come on down to the Charleston Home and Design Show. The show's going on until 6 p.m. tonight. And then you can come on down tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. At the Citadel's Johnson Haygood Stadium. And when you arrive at the Charleston Home and Design Show, at the entrance, we're going to give you a ballot to vote on your favorite room. That's part of the White Room Challenge. And we're also going to give you a registration form that will give you an opportunity to win one of 8 different $2,000 home improvement prize packages that will be given away this weekend at the Charleston Home and Design Show. And Ethan Allen, you folks are giving away a $2,000 home furnishings package as part of the 8 different $2,000 home improvement prize packages.
We are.
Well, thank you so much to Ethan Allen for that, and also for being part of the White Room Challenge here at the Charleston Home and Design Show. And if you want more information or to print a $1 off coupon, it's only $7 per person to come to the Charleston Home and Design Show today and tomorrow. And children under 12 are free, but you can print a $1 off coupon at charlestonhomeanddesignshow.com. That's charlestonhomeanddesignshow.com. And once again, we've been talking with Kathy Evans with Ethan Allen. Thanks so much, Kathy.
Thank you.